Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico. Talking about the One Piece special, the 1 hour special. The way Crunchyroll did is like getting 2 One Piece episodes. So the first half was mostly flashbacks. We're seeing Sanji's backstory again. We just saw it, so nobody did it. And we saw exactly how Sanji came to be the Sanji we know and love. But we already knew this, so it wasn't really necessary. The opening song, I like it. But the thing is, the visuals, it didn't get me lit to the T. I was just like, okay, so that's what everyone, Whole Cake Island's supposed to look like. Okay, that happened. So what we learned in the first half was Nami got to talk to Carrot and Chopper. And they were just saying, don't worry, things gonna be fine. We're gonna do what we gotta do. And oh yeah, we saw Sanji. So yeah, that happened. But as they're saying this, they keep screaming at random intervals because Blade's right next to them, trying to capture them. Then Blade got some lackeys to help out. And then Chopper and Carrot like, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? It's getting too hot. And then the mirror piece they had, it just broke that Nami was using to communicate with them. And then Nami was noticing that essentially Luffy was sleeping and getting smaller. And she's like, this is kind of weird. Then transition to, they actually saw Sanji. And he was, In the first half, you didn't really see how Sanji was feeling. We just knew that he stepped in and started fighting Luffy. But Luffy, for some random reason, wasn't trying to fight back. But I knew the reason why. Luffy's basically saying, no, I'm not going to fight you back, but I'm also not going to run away. So he's basically taking all of Sanji's kicks, but the sad part was, he didn't use Haki to block, or even try to dodge, or anything. He took all of it. It was crazy, B, but the way it was working out, the second half, we got to see exactly how Sanji was feeling. They wanted to show the flashback one more time, even though we just saw it in part 1. So Sanji was thinking about everything, the crew, his memories of them, and exactly the reason why he left his family. He don't like them, and in the situation he's in, he knew he wanted to run away, but he physically couldn't. Because of the handcuffs, he run away, he would lose his hands, therefore never cooking again. Or if he ever tries anything crazy, he could lose F. It was too hot to risk the biscuit. He knew this. He couldn't do a single thing he really wanted to do. So he had to finesse it somehow. So to finesse, he decided, okay, if I don't make a move right now, my brothers, maybe Judge, will do something about Luffy. So to ease the pain in his heart, even though it really hurt, he started fighting Luffy. That's what it showed us. Because at first he was lost in the sauce, thinking about all the times with the Straw Hats, and he was hearing Luffy, talk, but couldn't really hear him because he kept thinking about the past and how everything played out. But he decided the only way things are gonna go down the way they need to, he has to fight. But you could tell Sanji's not in the mood because the entire time he had like the little black marks on his face, supposed to show he's worried or at least nervous. He was sweating on one side, so you knew whatever Sanji was saying, he didn't really mean it. But he knew if I don't act, things are gonna get really bad for Luffy. Because next thing you know, Yonju is willing to fight Luffy right then and there, which means Ichiji or Niji can also step in and start bullying them. So stop all that. Sanji said, hey, I'm gonna take the L for the squad. And at first he was just trying to get Luffy to just go away, but Luffy's like, I don't believe you. Sanji doesn't talk that way, so he's playing, or at least acting. But because Sanji knew his whole family was watching, he had to act. Start fighting Luffy. But you could tell he's not really into the fight. He just has to keep in character, it looks like. Here's why I say this. If Sanji was really angry, he wouldn't be talking that way. Secondly, if you notice, Sanji kicked him once and he stops and tries to talk to him like, hey, leave now. You're a lowly pirate. You don't belong with royalty like me. Sanji would never talk like that on his own. And if you notice, after he does that one kick, he makes a face like, oh my goodness, he's still standing. After continue, then kicks him again. But as you can tell, he was shot back. Luffy will not dodge anything. He's not gonna use his Haki. He's not trying to fight back. He's simply taking the attacks. And Nami over there being extra in her feelings, but I understand, because to her, she doesn't know Sanji's backstory. She doesn't know why Sanji's doing what he's doing. It just looks like he's fighting his cap just to do it. So I understand how Nami just over here crying, trying to tell Sanji to stop. But as the fight continues, you can tell Sanji's like, I want to hurry up and end this. But Luffy's not making it easy because no matter what, he keeps getting back up, no matter how hard the kick is. And because Sanji's using the Jambe, you already know what this means. Every kick is making Luffy cough up blood. And he's already weakened from his fight with Cracker, which Nami brought up. She's like, hey, he fought top commander just to get here to see you. We're just here to stay. But because of the situation, I could tell the reason why Sanji didn't say anything to Nami. He didn't want her to hate him any more than currently. But I could tell the reason why Sanji was feeling some type of way. He knew he talked back to Nami that he would either blow his cover or she would hate him more and then make him feel worse. So he had to do, he heard what she was saying. We had to ignore her for the most part. He didn't really try to say nothing to her. So the fight is still continuing, and before we know it, Sanji decides, hey, Luffy's not backing down. I have to go all out. So he uses a move that goes up in the air, and he's like, I think it's called Concasse or something like that. He had to, one time for the one time, where it basically hit Luffy in the head with a kick, and bruh, that kick knocked Luffy right out. And as soon as Luffy passed out, Sanji's like, okay, I did what I had to do, it's over. And then you see Nami out here crying, say, okay, we'll leave. Is that what you want, Sanji? She giving off that type of vibe. So Sanji's walking back, and you could tell, like, he's like, yo, I can't believe I did that. But he has to just keep walking like this is a natural thing. So as he's walking, Nami runs towards Luffy, like, oh my goodness, Luffy, get up, chill, bruh, chill, please be okay. Luffy did not wake up yet. So Nami takes it upon herself to walk up to Sanji, and she just slaps him as hard as she possibly can. And she says, goodbye, Sanji. You could tell in her voice, she was not having it. Sanji took the smack, and he was like, okay then. And he just walked back, and he's telling the carriage, hey, let's just go back. Because what happened earlier, Luffy threw himself on the carriage to decide where Yonji, Niji, and Sanji was. So I understand what was going on. Hearing Luffy talk must have triggered Sanji to say, oh my goodness, if I don't make a move now, I will lose my entire crew, all my friends, and make sure I can't really lose them because of my own actions or my family's actions. I'm gonna take this L. That's what Sanji did, because as soon as he got back in the carriage, it's like the carriage is going away. Luffy gets up and gives his, if I don't have you, I can't be Pirate King speech. But as you tell, with every last word Luffy says, Sanji is out here crying because he can't show his face to Luffy right now or Nami, and he's just busting tears. So Niji and Yonji see this, they laugh and like, ha ha ha, this is hilarious. And Reiju's asking, do you want to stop the carriage? But Sanji's like, no, just keep going, because he knows he can't just see Luffy right now and feel happy or just be himself. So Sanji out here busting tears as Luffy's saying, you know what, you're still my cook, I'm gonna take you back no matter what it takes. I'm waiting for you right here, and if I gotta starve to death, I'll do it. I don't want any food but your cooking, and without you, I can't become Pirate King. And he said that line, you can see Sanji balling, bruh. The feels oh so real. That's why I love watching the One Piece anime, because I remember you read it, you always feel some type of way the first time, but when you see the voice actors put their emotions into it, it gets to you, bruh. Y'all feel me? And I was just like, yo, I'm a One Piece fan. Another show put my feelings like One Piece, especially the anime. So as that all happens, it ends, and it shows us more flashbacks of Luffy and Sanji and all their memories together. And I was sitting like, okay then. I didn't really like that part because we didn't need all those flashbacks. They took out half the flashbacks and show us just Luffy and Sanji in the beginning for like part 1. Then show, Luffy's side of how he found Sanji. I would love that. Then part 2 to show us Sanji doing his thing and his whole thoughts. They did that perfect. They kind of did that, but not really, because we didn't need the flashbacks back to back. Because at this point in time, whoever watched the episode, they already know the story. I mean, seeing them start off with the Don Craig in the first half, I was like, okay, that's cute. I like the way it looks, because I always touched it up. But you didn't need to start with that. You really didn't. We already know who Zeph is and how he affected Sanji. We already know how Luffy and Sanji met. And if we did forget, we probably read the manga, or we at least know the important details. But I guess that's how Toei rolls sometimes. They do what they want. I ain't mad at that. I'm just saying, people were waiting forever for this fight and the special. But I felt half and half. I did enjoy it because it feels also real, but I liked it mostly towards the end and seeing how Sanji felt and seeing Luffy just do his thing. But at the same time, I was wondering, why did it take so long to get to the good stuff? Like, come on, what was the whole point of showing us the flashbacks again and again and again? And the thing was, you need to show the Sanji flashback because we already know he's a Vince Smoke and what that meant and why he ran away, because it just recently happened. But hey, it be like that sometimes. I want to know from you guys, if you seen the special, how did you feel about it? Did you like it, or you just feel like it could have been better? Because the reason I'm so happy, it's not often you have a chance where it's just One Piece dropping, not Super, and then they messed it up. But what can I say? I do love One Piece, but I'm still gonna give it, critiques whenever I can, because Toei's not perfect, we know this. But that Luffy vs Sanji, the actual fight part, it was beautifully done. Can't even lie on that part. What I'm trying to say is, score of this episode, actually special, I want to say it's a C+. It was great, but it could have been better, honestly. And those are my thoughts on the One Piece special. Do your boy a favor, King Kong gun the like button, subscribe and join my Straw Hat fleet if you're not subscribed already. Turn notification bell on to never miss a video the second it drops. Check out my Patreon, link description below, because YouTube's saying you can't really use Patreon links unless you monetize, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. Share your favorite social medias so I expand my fleet one step at a time. Join my Discord, link is also in the description. Follow me on Twitter. I could say so much more, but my crew needs me. Thanks for watching.